Hey everyone, this is Pyre22, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Magic Duels. In this episode, we're going to continue with Kytheon Iora's story mode in this game, and go with the second match. In the first match, we won rather easily, as it was the tutorial match, and now, in the storyline goes, he has been put into jail. So, still standing for justice, even while incarcerated, you fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in hieromancy, magic based on order and justice. So yeah, again, I'm going to probably say almost every time I play the game, viewers, the artwork in this game is stellar. Like, look at that. Like, he's got the chains on him, like they're almost like on fire almost. And he's got the warden right there on the back. And I'm not sure if you can see, viewers, but I think it was disabled the last time. But I made sure that the mouse would actually be visible. Hopefully it's actually coming up in the recording here. Because I find that in this case it's definitely going to help as to what I'm actually talking about, what I'm pointing at, so yeah. Alright, we can continue. We're going to fight the warden. This is like a training fight again. And again, it's our turn. We start. So, we're going to go ahead and go to all we can play now. Well, first thing, as mentioned before, viewers, is we got first play a Plains card or land card. This allows us to play the, again, Elite Vanguard. But let's have a look at what else we have in our deck, in our hand. Glory Seeker we've seen before. Seen this Griffin before as well last match. Yeah, this is a new one. This is new to our game here. Glorious Charge, costs 2, and creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. This would be really handy if you had a lot of creature cards out, as the more cards you have, the stronger your force is actually going to be. And also, one thing I did mention before is the type of card it is. You'll see here, it's an instant card. Now, what instant cards are, basically, as the name kind of implies, you can play it virtually any time during the game. You can actually play it on your turn, or in some cases, play it on the opponent's turn, because it could be very much valuable in some situations. For example, if someone is attacking you, and you find that your creature cards are going to die, because they're not strong enough, you can go ahead and cast this card. And because as you see, it gains +1 power and 1 toughness. It actually gains 1 to its defense. So that can actually also turn the tide. It's actually quite possible that your card will actually be able to survive the attack, and therefore that'll nullify the computer's or your opponent's attack on you. Now, obviously this is +1/+1. There are others that will cost more mana, but you can actually get higher increases, like +2, +3, or whichever. You know, sometimes you can pay land and make it as high as you can. But we'll get into that later because that's more complicated. And this one here, Show of Valor. This is also a new one. Nice artwork here as well. And yeah, as you can see, this is also an instant card. And this one targets only one creature. Target creature gets +2 and +4, +2 power, +2 power, and +4 to toughness until the end of the turn. So this is actually really handy for an individual card. You can make one really powerful. Now notice it says target creature. Now in this game of Magic Duels, it's on by default, and I'll let them by that, is you can generally only target yourself for the cards that are supposed to benefit just yourself. You actually are able to, in some situations, to target an opponent's card. Now, in this case, why would you do that, one would be saying? Well, in some situations, putting an enchantment or putting an instant card on an opponent maybe can trigger something else. Because, yeah, you have to keep that in mind, viewers, for future reference. Anyway, right now, let's play the Vanguard, because we can't do anything else. And again, it's summoning 6, so I can't do anything else at the moment. they play a mountain card, a red color. Now, there's 5 colors in the game. Well, 5 basic colors. There's actually a 6 color list, basically, but that's more for later decks. Right now, there's main 5 colors: red, green, blue, white, and black. And we have right now basically just a white deck. That's what we're playing with, but they all have different things that they're known for. And I'll kind of go through each of them as they become more prevalent. Right now, it's hard to tell for Gideon's or Kytheon's deck, because this is more of a tutorial and it's not really customized, like not really ultimate setup. So, but it's a white deck, so I'm going to go ahead and put that other land in. Now, because I got 2 land, I can actually afford to play multiple options. Now, there's no point in playing these cards, these instant cards, even though I have enough to cast them. Because, well, actually no, I rephrase that. There actually is a point if you so choose. I could theoretically put them on my card here, my Elite Vanguard, and it would be stronger, but that's just for the 1 turn, and it's just 1 card, so I don't think it's worth it at this point. I want to get kind of a force out there before I cast these to kind of overwhelm the opponent. So for right now, I'm just going to play my flyer, the Griffin. What? Okay, that's the 1 card I can't do. It's blending in there. Oh well. Glory Seeker it is. I gotta pay attention to the mana cost. Anyway, this one has a, as you can see, it's highlighted. It's basically free reign. This computer only has 1 mana. Doesn't have any cards out on play. Now, it's possible that he may have a counter card, but very doubtful because red doesn't usually have counter cards. So you can go ahead and confirm the attack, and we'll do 2 damage to him. So we got 2 damage in there already. That's pretty good. What you gonna do? Also, it's a dual deck. It's a white-red deck. They play their own Glory Seeker. Okay. I needed that. Now, at this point, I can go ahead and play these instants to make my cards stronger, but I'm actually not going to. I'm going to continue. I'm also going to hold off my attack, although the computer recommends I actually go ahead and attack. Now, if I do, the computer can probably target this creature, this Elite Vanguard, and he's going to die. Or, he could also target this one, and also they're going to die, because the power and toughness and all that stuff there. Or the computer can choose to not block at all. And then I'm going to do my damage, and then he'll have free reign to do damage to me. So, oh, what the heck, let's attack. Computer chose to block. So they're basically exactly the same cards, so they're going to cancel each other out. And I'm okay with that. Now, as you see, viewers, one thing I could have done, which I did not do, is I could have played this Glorious Charge card because I had enough mana for it. That would have given my creature a +1/+1, would have been strong enough, and it would have killed him, and I would have survived. I didn't do that though, viewers, because I wanted to keep my these guys for later, because it's possible that the computer will have stronger cards, and I want to be prepared for it. Because I still got at the moment, I still got a creature card. Okay, this is a new one. They actually have a flying card, Eagle of the Watch. It's a 2/1 card, so 2 power, 1 toughness. It is flying, so it's a good thing I'll be able to play my flyer next turn. Now, Vigilance. This is going to be a bit annoying, as it actually gives you right here in the description. Attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. Because normally when you declare an attacker and they attack the opponent, they turn the card sideways or tap, and you can't use them until your next turn. This card doesn't have that. So it can attack and still have free reign to block if it so chooses next turn. That could be annoying, but it's not that strong of a creature, so I'm not really too worried about it right now. Now it is a flyer, so it's going to be able to attack me until I put this in by charging Griffin. Now it is a 2/2, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in. Now it is also showing me to attack, and I agree. Because hopefully they're going to leave the flyers not going to bother blocking. And it can, but if it chooses to block, that flyer's going to die. Now mind you, I'll lose my card too, but he'll lose his, and also have one card remaining. Will he block? He does not. So computer's down to 14. Now at this point, if the computer chooses to attack, ooh, this is not good. Lightning Strike. If I had mana, I'd be able to counter this, but I don't. It is an instant card. They have their instant. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage to target creature or player. I wonder what he's going to do to me, viewers. He's going to target my health directly? Don't think so. I think he's going to target my flyer to knock him out of the game. Because he's going to do 3 damage to him, and he only has 2 defense or 2 toughness. He's not going to survive. Now, I would have played one of these cards. However, in playing my flyer, I don't have any mana to cast him. To cast my instants. So I can't do nothing about it. And you notice now they have free reign. They can go ahead and attack. Luckily at this point it's only 2 damage. Now I can't attack at all because they have another creature card. They have another Glory Seeker. I'm going to need this, and this one came just in the nick of time. A 3/5 Silent Artisan. I had him from last game, and I'm playing him again. Now, in this case, I'm going to guess, wow, the computer wants me to go ahead and attack again the Vanguard. Now, the reason why I'm assuming it's showing that, and I kind of agree as well, is that because my power is 2, and its defense is only 2, which means that we're basically going to kill each other if he chooses to block me. So I'm really happy. Oh, he's going to choose to block him. So we're going to die. We're going to lose the cards. Hey, well, I was saying before, viewers, I'm happy I was able to get the damage in when I did before, so if we trade back and forth, I'm still going to outlast him. It's getting close, viewers, because I can't do nothing about this flyer right now. Okay, he has 2 flyers. Which means he can do 4 damage each turn to me. Now it's getting serious, viewers. I got a new card here, just a basic creature, but it's a strong enough creature. Great Heart. It is costing 4 to cast. It is a 2/4 creature, so 2 attack and 4 defense, which is nice. Now this one here, these cards would be really nice, which I'm probably going to play on my next turn. Because I'll make them really souped up. I'm going to go ahead and attack on my Artisan. Because if it chooses to block, which it might, they will not. They'll take the damage. Because flying creatures can block non-flying. It's just the other way around. Regular creatures can't block flying. Unless they also have flying or reach. So going to do 4 damage to me. Nothing I can do right now. Okay, this changes things. Griffin, you get back out there. And I agree, I'm going to attack with both these creatures. Because if they choose to block, which they can, and will they, is the question. They're going to kill one of the creatures. Let me guess. Are they going to kill a flyer? Because they both have high defense. What are they going to do? They're going to kill a flyer. They really don't want me to have flyers. Luckily, I think I'll be able to outlast them. But not by much, viewers. They're going to attack with both. You'll have 4 damage. They'll be down to 8. I got another glorious charge. So, I got options here, viewers, and I'm going to play both. I'm going to play a couple options. So this one requires 2, and I got 5 land. So it requires 2, 2, 2. So I can only play 2 of these cards. So, if I put this one here, target creature gets +2/+4. I'm going to put it on the Artisan. I'm also going to play this glorious charge. And that just automatically gives both creatures +1/+1. So I can see this Great Heart is now a 3/5. And the Artisan is now a 6/10. So I'm going to attack with both. Now unless they block, they're going to die because they only have 6 health left. Now when they block, and they probably will block, because they only have 1 defense, they're going to die. And my cards will still live. So, yep. So they don't take any damage, but they have no creatures now unless they play something on their turn. And they don't. And hoo-hoo, look what I got. Another show of valor. So, we'll do this again. And let's go ahead and attack with all. And I think I just won the game unless this card is something big there. It's not, I win. That insult to injury, another 3 extra damage. So we beat the Warden. Very nice. Excellent. For years, under the guidance of Hixus, has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hixus believes your natural talent for wielding magic relies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. Wow. What's this planeswalker we just heard about here? I'm guessing we'll find out soon enough, viewers. We'll find out soon enough. And that'll be it for now, viewers, because at this point, I think it's a natural stopping point when they do, I think, because the matches themselves are long enough as they are. I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much make one match an episode. That's pretty much how I'm going to do it. So with that, I'm going to sign it off here. I'm Pilot 22, so thank you guys so much for watching. Any comments, please leave them in the section below. It would definitely help me a lot. Thumbs up, subscribe would be much appreciated. Any comments, tips, suggestions, or any kind of critiques about my about how I'm playing would be much appreciated. So again, thanks you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time for the next episode of Let's Play Magic Duels. Bye.